The galaxy is in turmoil. The Zorath Empire, a powerful alien race, controls vast stretches of space with their unmatched technological strength. Their warships are like towering mountains in the sky, and their weapons can reduce entire planets to ashes. For centuries, Earth was a quiet, peaceful world, hidden away from the chaos of the galaxy. But that peaceful existence is about to end. The story begins in the heart of Earth's most secret military base. A dark, cryptic transmission interrupts all communication channels. The voice is twisted, distorted, and yet it carries a chilling message. Earth is the next target of the Zorath Empire. This alien race, once thought extinct, has returned, and they are coming for humanity. The transmission cuts off abruptly, leaving Earth's leaders in stunned silence. Panic spreads like wildfire. Who sent the message? How do they know Earth's location? And why is the Zorath Empire now targeting Earth of all places? For years, Earth had been left alone, unnoticed by the galaxy's most powerful species. But now, something is different. The Zorath Empire is marching towards Earth, and they aren't coming for peace. The leaders of Earth scramble to uncover the truth, racing against time to understand what humanity is up against. But they quickly realize that they've been kept in the dark for far too long. The secrets buried deep within Earth's history may hold the key to understanding why the Zorath chose to invade. Is humanity hiding something? And if so, what will happen when the truth is revealed? As the military watches, unsure of what's to come, one question hangs in the air. Can Earth stand against a force that has crushed every other civilization in its path? The Zorath are feared throughout the galaxy, and Earth is an unknown. Can humanity rise to the occasion and fight back? Or is this the end? The tension is thick in the air as Earth's military fleet assembles, preparing for an assault they never expected. The uncertainty is everywhere. Uncertainty about whether their forces are strong enough, if their technology can hold its ground against the Zorath's weapons, and whether they even have a chance of survival. The fleet gathers, ready for battle but unsure of their fate. Action scene. In a massive underground hangar, the camera shifts to show Earth's first line of defense. Spaceships with sleek metallic bodies stand ready for launch. Combat mechs, giant humanoid machines designed for intense ground combat, are positioned alongside war drones, their weapons gleaming under the harsh lights. There's no time to waste. Earth's fleet launches into space, cloaking their ships to avoid detection by the Zorath's advanced sensors. The first wave of human ships is tiny in comparison to the enormous Zorath warships, but humanity has one advantage: surprise. Action moment. As the human fleet moves into space, cloaking their ships to become nearly invisible to enemy eyes, we catch a glimpse of the Zorath's true power. Huge warships loom in the distance, each one capable of obliterating entire planets. The sight is terrifying. The Zorath are ready for battle. But as the humans remain hidden in the shadows of their cloaked ships, they know this is their only chance. Every movement, every decision could decide the fate of Earth. The tension builds as the humans move stealthily toward the Zorath fleet, their hearts racing. This isn't just another battle. This is the beginning of a war that will determine whether humanity can survive against a species that has never lost. The question echoes through the mind of every soldier: can they defeat the Zorath? Suspenseful moment. As the cloaked ships move closer, Earth's fleet is still undetected. But the sense of danger is undeniable. Suddenly, an alarm blares. The Zorath ships are no longer passive. They know something is coming. The humans are on the edge of a knife, their hearts pounding. As the reality of the situation sinks in, they are facing an enemy unlike any they've ever known. Jonas, the captain leading the fleet, grips the controls tightly, his face hard with determination. There's no turning back now. The fate of Earth rests on their shoulders. Every moment is crucial, and the countdown to action has begun. Will humanity rise to the challenge and push back against a force far more advanced than anything they've ever seen? Or will the galaxy witness the fall of Earth as another conquest for the Zorath Empire? The suspense builds as Earth's fleet positions itself just outside enemy radar range. The humans are ready, but the Zorath are about to discover that underestimating Earth's soldiers could be their fatal mistake. This is just the beginning, and the galaxy is about to learn a very important lesson. When humanity steps into battle, the galaxy trembles. The Zorath forces are ready to strike Earth with overwhelming power. Their most fearsome weapon, the Narration, an AI-controlled warship, is now deployed. This warship is capable of destroying entire cities in mere seconds, and it is believed to be invincible. The Zorath are confident that no force in the galaxy can stop them. As Earth's chances of survival grow slimmer by the hour, the pressure mounts on Jonas and his crew. In a desperate move, Earth's military gives Jonas a near-impossible mission: infiltrate the Zorath flagship and disable the Narration. It's humanity's only hope, but the task is almost certain to be a suicide mission. The team knows they're walking into a trap, but they have no choice. If they don't succeed, Earth will fall. Emotional core. Jonas stands alone in his quarters, haunted by the memory of Bonner, his best friend who died in an earlier battle. Bonner's death is a heavy weight on Jonas's shoulders, and it burns in his heart as a constant reminder of the cost of war. He fights not just for Earth, but to honor his fallen comrades. The mission ahead is fraught with danger, but Jonas's resolve is unshakable. He looks at a photo of his family, knowing that they too are at risk. His pain is clear, but there's a fire in his eyes, a determination that cannot be extinguished. Character moment. Jonas takes a deep breath and places the photo of his family in his pocket. The pain of losing his friend is still raw, but he knows that this mission is bigger than his grief. His crew, his family, and Earth's future all depend on their success. The soldiers around him share that same resolve. They march forward, driven by the need to protect everything they hold dear. There is no turning back now. Action scene. The crew gears up for the most dangerous mission of their lives, boarding the Zorath warship. Using a combination of cloaking technology and stealth drones, they carefully infiltrate enemy lines. The crew moves silently, knowing that one misstep could lead to their immediate death. Every member of the team is on edge, eyes scanning for threats, listening for the smallest sound. The contrast between the humans' resourcefulness and the Zorath's cold mechanical efficiency is striking. The Zorath warship feels like a living nightmare, no warmth, just pure, relentless efficiency. Visual storytelling. The inside of the Zorath warship is dark, with narrow, claustrophobic corridors. The only light comes from the red emergency beacons flashing ominously in the distance. The hum of alien technology fills the air, a constant reminder of the power the Zorath wield. Every sound is amplified in the tense silence, every step, every breath. The humans move like shadows, avoiding the automated patrols and security systems. It's a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, and one wrong move could be the end for them all. The tension is palpable, and the feeling of being hunted by an invisible enemy builds with every passing second. As the crew gets closer to their objective, the fear of failure weighs heavily. But they are determined to fight, to survive, and to protect Earth from the Zorath's iron grip. As Jonas and his crew inch closer to the core of the Narration, the Zorath's AI-controlled warship, the battle takes a deadly turn. They have successfully avoided detection so far, but now they are ambushed by an army of Zorath war drones, advanced robots built for one purpose: annihilation. These drones are highly intelligent, relentless in their attacks, and vastly outnumber the human soldiers. The humans know that their only chance is to use their surroundings to their advantage. In a split-second decision, they trigger explosions in the ship's storage bays, setting off a chain reaction. The resulting blast knocks out several drones and creates chaos in the enemy's ranks. Despite being outnumbered, the humans use the ship's narrow corridors to their advantage, setting traps and using the environment to slow down the overwhelming force of the Zorath drones. Action scene. A brutal close-quarters battle erupts as Jonas and his crew face wave after wave of drones. Each human soldier fights with everything they have, using EMP grenades to disable the robotic enemies. The tension is palpable. Every movement, every shot is crucial. The air is thick with the smell of burning metal, and the deafening sound of weapons fire fills the ship. The crew members work in perfect harmony, their actions swift and decisive. Every moment counts, as the outcome of this battle will determine the fate of Earth. In the chaos of the fight, Jonas finally gets his chance at vengeance. One of the Zorath drones that killed his best friend, Bonner, is within his sights. With a swift strike, he disables the robot, avenging Bonner's death. The crew is exhausted, battered, but their spirits are lifted knowing that they've taken a small but important victory. Emotional core, the brutal battle takes its toll. As the crew regroups in the aftermath of the fight, Jonas shares a quiet moment with his team. They know they've barely survived, but there is no time to mourn. They have a mission to complete. The weight of Bonner's death hangs heavily on Jonas, and he feels the burden of his fallen friend's sacrifice. With a deep breath, Jonas addresses his crew. "This isn't just about us," he says, his voice firm but filled with emotion. "It's for everyone. Earth, our families, the future." His words remind them of the bigger picture. This battle is not just about survival, it's about protecting everything they love. Visual storytelling. As they continue their journey toward the Nefarian's core, the explosions in the background light up the dark corridors. The ship's AI system is malfunctioning, its hum growing erratic as they get closer to the heart of the warship. The tension mounts, and every step feels like a countdown to either victory or certain death. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation, and the crew can almost feel the weight of the world pressing down on them. In the distance, the core of the Nefarian awaits, and the closer they get, the more dangerous the mission becomes. Their resolve hardens, and with each passing moment, the stakes grow higher. They are not just fighting for survival, they are fighting for the future of humanity. The crew finally reaches the heart of the Nefarian, the terrifying AI-controlled warship that has brought the galaxy to the brink of destruction. As they enter the core chamber, they are met with a chilling sight. The ship's AI has fully activated its defense mechanisms. Steel doors slam shut behind them, locking them in, and an army of AI guardians, deadly robotic soldiers, emerges from the shadows. The AI system is not just a simple machine. It is a cold, calculating force with one goal: to protect the ship at all costs. The humans are outmatched, and every move they make is met with deadly retaliation. But this is humanity's final stand, and they will not back down. The fight now becomes one of sheer ingenuity versus mechanical might. Action scene: a fierce high-stakes battle erupts as the remaining crew faces off against the AI Guardians. The air is thick with the sound of clashing metal and the whir of weapons firing. The humans are resourceful, using every trick they've learned so far. They hack into the ship's alien systems, overriding its defenses long enough to gain the upper hand. The cloaking technology that helped them infiltrate the ship earlier is used again, allowing them to surprise the robotic enemies. They even manage to manipulate the warship's own weapons, redirecting them to turn the tide in their favor. But the AI is relentless. Each wave of Guardians seems harder to defeat, and every moment feels like it could be their last. They are not just fighting for their lives, they are fighting for the survival of Earth and the future of humanity. Emotional core. As the battle rages on, Jonas, the crew's leader, is visibly changed. He has already lost so much. His best friend Bonner, the soldiers who have fought beside him, and now, the crew members who have fallen in this final assault. He has come to terms with the fact that this may be the last mission he will ever lead. In the middle of the chaos, Jonas faces a personal dilemma. He is standing at the heart of the ship's control system, surrounded by the very force he is trying to destroy. The AI's cold voice rings in his ears, offering him the chance to surrender, to let it take control. Jonas knows that if he allows the AI to succeed, Earth will be doomed. But the risk of stopping it is enormous. He could lose everything. With the lives of his crew and the fate of the human race at stake, Jonas makes his final decision. Moment of sacrifice. In a selfless act of courage, Jonas takes the ultimate risk. He sets the ship's self-destruct sequence in motion, knowing that it will cost him his life. As he makes the final move, the AI's defense mechanisms activate, and Jonas is severely injured in the explosion. His body is crushed under the collapsing systems, but he does not regret his choice. With his last breath, Jonas whispers, "For Earth, for humanity." His voice is filled with pride, even as the darkness closes in. The ship shakes violently as the self-destruct countdown reaches 0, and the Nefarian is torn apart in a fiery explosion. The galaxy is silent, but the crew's sacrifice will not be forgotten. As the warship disintegrates, humanity's final victory is secured. The AI is destroyed, and Earth is safe, thanks to the bravery and sacrifice of Jonas and his crew. The battle may be over, but the cost has been high. The heroes have fallen, but their story will live on, forever engraved in the hearts of the human race. As the last pieces of the Nefarian disintegrate in the heart of space, the survivors aboard Earth's fleet take a deep, collective breath. The unimaginable has happened. The Zorath forces, the most powerful alien empire in the galaxy, have been defeated by a group of humans, outmatched in technology but not in spirit. The once unstoppable AI-controlled warship that threatened to destroy Earth is now a smoldering wreck, drifting in the void. The Zorath retreat, their fleet no longer having the strength to continue their invasion. Earth's warriors stand victorious, but the battle has cost them dearly. The human race has proven its resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. No matter how advanced the enemy, humanity's resolve cannot be broken. Visual storytelling. From the viewpoint of Earth's fleet, the scene is both awe-inspiring and humbling. The Zorath warship explodes in a massive ball of fire, its final moments a testament to the power of the human spirit. The survivors aboard Earth's ships watch in silence as the massive alien vessel disintegrates, its fiery remains scattering across the cosmos. The humans, battered but alive, stand together watching the destruction of the enemy. The tension of the last few days has lifted, replaced by a moment of quiet triumph. But as they look to the stars, they know the victory is more than just the end of this war. It is the beginning of a new chapter for humanity. One where the galaxy has learned a harsh lesson: never underestimate the power of the human will. Ending, back on Earth, the people celebrate their hard-earned victory. The streets are filled with joy, as the human race takes a moment to honor their heroes. The story of Jonas and his crew is shared in the halls of Earth's memorials, where plaques with their names are engraved for all to see. People gather, remembering the sacrifices made and the lives lost. As the celebrations continue, the camera pans upward toward the night sky, where the stars shimmer. Humanity's victory may have come at a great cost, but it has also secured the future of Earth and its people. The galaxy now knows the truth. When humanity steps into battle, the galaxy trembles. The closing scene reminds us that while this war may be over, the story of humanity is far from finished. More challenges await, and Earth will face them head-on, with the same courage, ingenuity, and spirit that allowed them to overcome the Zorath. The future is uncertain, but humanity stands ready, no matter the odds.